Alright guys, welcome into today's video. Today is a little bit different scenery. So, I had a little issue with my game, so I decided to switch to Steam. Some of you already know this, some of you don't. But I decided to switch to Steam, and I forgot to back up all my stuff. So now we have to change up a little bit, and I ended up building a pretty nice farm, I think anyway. So we lost the From Nothing to Something series. The farm that I claimed was the best farm I've ever made, and we might have just made a better farm. I'll give you guys a quick little showcase of it in a bit. But yeah, so the From Nothing to Something series is dead, and along with any other game saves. Also, I'm missing quite a few mods, but I still have a couple that are from the original series. So like this one, and a couple other things hard to kind of showcase at the moment. And I got a couple new mods, so I'll be showing those as well. But I'm thinking we'll start a new series. I think it'll be a pretty good one, especially with this nice farm here. If you guys have any suggestions on what to call the farm, please let me know down below, and we can name it by it. Because I'm not too sure what to call this series. So give me some suggestions down below, and I will pick the best one. And yeah. But anyway, getting into today's video, we will be doing some soybean harvest. This was one of the fields that was right next to where I wanted to set up the farm. So it is right here, ready to go. We just need to finish harvesting it. I did a little bit of headlands, and then I got the combine 100% full. So that was a good deal. We just need to empty it now. So we'll grab the semi. We don't have a grain cart at the moment. We could get one, but I kind of want to save that money for other things. Like, we kind of need to get a little bit more seed in the ground, so we'll have to buy a bunch of that, even though we have most of those bins over there full. And yeah, I think around the halfway mark, I'll do a little like walkthrough of the farm, as long as the video doesn't get too long. And yeah, we'll go from there. Anyway, let's hop in the big truck here and go unload that combine, because we don't have a grain cart at the moment. Alright, start this thing up. And let's turn on the marker lights. There we go. And let's move it over to the field. Alright. This is a really nice semi. I really like it. Holy, this combine unloads super fast. That is awesome. Good deal. And this combine is an unreleased mod. I converted it from 22. So if you guys want the download, please hit the like button down below. And maybe even leave a comment so I know you guys want it. Just say, we want the combine. How about? Okay, grab that little piece that was left there. And then let's select this line here and drop it down. I was a little really early, so we're gonna lift it up and then drop it down again, just so we're a little bit closer, and then we can finish off this field. Alright guys, the reason I converted this combine over to 25 is because this combine is actually pretty much the exact same combine I actually ran in real life on one of my neighbor's farms. And yeah, I just love it. So the one I ran was 2188. This one's a 2588. So there's not quite a low enough engine model or body style for this combine, at least in the mod that I converted or found. So I had to just settle for the 2588. So let's lower it down here and select the line and keep going. But yeah, this combine is super close to it, and that's why I chose it. Alright, we are half full now, so that's awesome. We're getting pretty close to half done the field-ish, kinda. Not quite. I think we have a little bit more than left to go. But we are getting close, so that's good. And then we'll have to unload into the semi, and then we'll finish off the field. And then unload into the semi again. And then I think we'll do a little bit of disking. I have the tractor and disc set up already. We just need to go over there, pick it up, and then start cultivate or disking one of the fields. And I'll actually show you guys how many fields we have. We actually have a fairly decent amount. All right, so just pulling up the map here, you can kind of see the farm here. And here is one of our fields. It was oats, but it withered before I could buy it and harvest it. So that's a bummer. This will be the field that we're gonna be disking. And then we also have this one. This is the soybean field that we're harvesting right now. So I think next on the bucket list is possibly this field or this field that we will buy. I haven't quite decided. This one's fairly far from the farm, but also this one is about the same distance. So not too sure on what the plan is. Haven't quite decided. Let me know down below which one I should buy, 25 or 22. All right, we're getting pretty full. The beacons are on. We're almost 100% full, so I think we're not going to even push going on our next pass, and we're just going to lift it up, shut it off. So we will move back over to the truck, and we'll put out our auger, and then we will unload. All right, so our auger is there. That's a huge improvement from the base game case, because I'm not sure if you guys know, but the base game case, you can case combine, like the base game case combine, you can hardly see your auger out the window or the door, I guess. So this is a huge improvement. I really like that. Usually not a case fan, but the combine I was running on the farm was a case, so that's kind of cool. We should be able to fill up this hopper here, and then we can move on to this hopper. And that should, oh no, not even, I didn't think. Oh yeah, we're full. That hopper's full, so we'll move over to this one, start emptying into there, and we should be good. Getting awfully close to the trailer there, but that's my fault. So, oh, it looks like we're done. Let's get on out of here. Fold in the auger. There it goes. And then we can continue on with harvest. All right, guys, we're on our last pass now. And look at that, it's just perfect edges on both sides. That's the big advantage to GPS, is look how perfect that is. It's just the ridge marker is perfectly on the crop that side, ridge marker perfectly on the crop that side. So that is super cool. It looks super cool going on the hill like this, so I might stop and take a picture at some point. And yeah, but we're almost done, so I will catch you guys when we're unloading in the semi. Alright guys, that was like perfect timing. We just got up to like 94% full, so that is awesome. So we will go and unload into the semi, and then we can haul that away to get a bunch of money for it. We'll shut the header off, that doesn't need to be on. Let's swing in here. Auger is all the way out, and let's back in here, try and do it as best as possible. There we go. Awesome. We are unloading. Shouldn't take too long with how fast this thing unloads, and I will get back to you guys when we're putting this thing away. Alright guys, we got our header behind us, and I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna park this thing right about here for now. That should be good. So let's shut this thing off. Everything should be folded up. Yep, looks like it. We're all good. Alright, now let's do a quick little tour of the farm. I told you guys we would do one, so let's do one. We're just gonna leave the semi there. There's not much traffic in and out here because there's nothing that way, so it's pretty much just a dead-end road, so we're just gonna leave it there. Don't tell any of the cops, because I don't think they would approve of that. FBI, open up! But if we come up to the house here, this is the farm house. We got a couple chairs where me and the wife and or a couple buddies will hang out. We got a couple patio furniture and a barbecue out here, a pool, a fireplace, and a couple seating places. So that's super cool. Looks like the wife is out somewhere. She's not home at the moment. Maybe she'll be back later. Moving on, we have our fence out front with our Canada flag. And then, yeah, that's pretty cool. We come into the shop area. We got our diesel tank. It's always locked, so don't try and steal it, because we also got security cams here. Everything is surveillanced. We got our main shop with all our tools and stuff. Let's open up this garage door. And we already got our case tractor in here. So this is where I would take the equipment to get worked on. That's why the case is in here, because, you know, cases always need to be worked on. This one actually isn't broken at the moment. It's just in here for storage because I don't need it at the moment. But when we start doing other stuff, we will need that one. So let's close this door here and move on down. Here's our pickup. This is where I just parked this morning. We got our pressure washer. And then we got our implement shed. So this is where we're going to be putting all of our implements. So this one will be, I think, we'll keep our case planter in here. Then we'll put, I think, a grain cart when we get it. And then that'll be pretty much full for this one, unless we get a couple other things. Then we'll try and put those in here too. And then over here, this is where we'll put our disc and roller and maybe even sprayer if there's enough room. Not sure how much room we'll have, but we'll try and make it work. So let's close that. Keep on going down here. We have our loading auger for unloading the grain bins into the semi. And then we got our main auger that does the opposite. It unloads the semi into the grain bins. So that's what we'll be using next harvest. And then we got our two Meterin, I can't say the name, it's hard for me. But our two big main grain bins, and then we got our two fertilizer tanks and two seed tanks. So that is about all of the farm. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think it's a really good farm as well, and I think it'll be very functional. Anyway, let's do a little bit of disking. We won't do a whole lot. We'll just kind of do the headlands for now, and then I'll do the rest later. But we got our John Deere 9630 and our Landau high-speed disc. So this thing actually cruises at 18 kilometers an hour, if I remember right. I'm pretty sure it does. And that's what we did on this field, and as you can see, it did a really good job. It just made it nice and smooth, no lumps or bumps. It looks good. All right, let's hop in here and start it up. And then we can move over to our field that we need done. So let's fold this thing out, and then let's get our GPS all set up. There it goes. It's all set up, all folded out. Let's drop her down and see this thing work. Yeah, guys, I was right. 18 kilometers an hour. It's pretty fast. Really nice and smooth working progress. It does a really nice job. It does like kind of the bulk of it like a cultivator would with the front ones. And then it does the nice finishing with the second row of discs. And then it does mulching with the back end of the disc. That's what those little baskets are on the back are for. And guys, that right there is the farm that came with this piece of land here. We don't quite have the keys to it yet, but I'm thinking we're just going to rent it out to any of the hired hands that we might get, or if we have someone join the channel, maybe we'll open up that house to them, and then that could be their house. And we also have this old looking barn here. It also came with this property, and then that windmill there came on that property. So it was kind of a in-between of properties here, but I think the original owners just had a truce and just claimed it as whoever's needed it. So that is a good deal. It is now ours. We own both of these pieces of land, so that is awesome. I think we will just do the headlands for now. I kind of wanted to just see how this thing worked, and on this field anyway, if we need to plow it first, because all this oats are really stuck in the ground, especially after being overripe. We kind of need to break them up, but this disc works really good, so we will not need to plow it or anything. We can just disc it, but that'll be for a different video, or maybe I'll just do it off video. So yeah, but I think this is where we'll end the video for today, guys. So thank you so much for joining the video. If you made it all the way to the end, please do hit the like button. And what should be the word of the day? What can we say that would be hilarious? If you made it to the end of the video, just comment black smoke for this tractor right here. Yeah, how about that? That sounds fun. So, thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you guys did, in fact, enjoy. I hope this video isn't too long. There was a lot going on. But, yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.